Behind you, look. Behind you. Behind you.
Someone is going to kill them!
You're watching Avatar Discussions, and today we're counting down the top 5 scariest moments in Avatar. Coming in at number 5, we have Zukos Fever Dream. In Book 2, during the Earth King, Zuko passes out shortly after releasing Appa from captivity. He becomes severely dehydrated and hot. In this condition, he gets a terrifying dream in which he is the Fire Lord seated on the throne, with 2 dragons supporting him on either side. Azula's blue dragon creepily encourages him to sleep. The red dragon, who stands in for Iroh, begs him to battle it in the meanwhile. Ursa's face can be seen emerging from the blue dragon and yelling for Zuko. It is a perplexing and unsettling dream that depicts Zuko's conflict within himself. Coming in at the number 4 spot, Katara facing off with her mother's killer. From a very young age, Katara has been troubled by the death of her mother. She has taken on the motherly role now that Kaya is gone, having to mature early. Although Katara is typically calm and kind, the Southern Raiders reveals a side of her that many of her followers were unaware of. She is driven to a dark place by her rage and loathing for the man who killed her mother. The audience is left trembling by Katara's lethal gaze when they eventually come face to face. Despite not carrying out her plan for retaliation, she comes dangerously close in a memorable incident. Meeting us in the middle at the 3rd spot, we have Xiao killing the spirit of the moon. Team Avatar helps the Northern Water Tribe during the bloody struggle in Book 1's conclusion, as they bravely try to defeat Admiral Xiao and his forces. When Xiao enters the Spirit Oasis, admirers all over the world feel their hearts stop. The atmosphere changes to an ominous shade of red, signifying impending catastrophe. Everything turns gray as the Admiral strikes the moon spirit, giving the impression that all life has also been extinguished. For one of the first times in the entire series, hope seems to be completely lost. Stopping in at number 2, Team Avatar is depicted in the crossroads of destiny at their very lowest. As Azula narrows in on them, Aang is battling to let go of his attachment to Katara in order to gain control of the Avatar state, which is now more important than ever. Before he has a chance to react, he is struck by Azula's lightning and falls to the ground, motionless. Fans briefly assume that Aang has been killed in one of the most horrific scenes in Avatar history. If Katara hadn't clung to the spirit water, Aang would have undoubtedly perished. And taking the top spot, I think we all knew this one was coming. Katara being forced to bloodbend Hama. Katara at first is overjoyed to discover another waterbender from the South Pole when she first meets Hama. Katara is nonetheless becoming more and more aware of how evil and twisted she has become as she gains more knowledge from this waterbending teacher. Due to her confinement, Hama is filled with resentment and decides to use the bloodbending method she invented to exact revenge on the Fire Nation's citizens. Hama is one step ahead of Katara, who is appalled by the power and refuses to learn it. She forces Aang and the others to fight by pushing their bodies to move and contort in an unnatural way. Katara is then forced to employ the method on Hama at the very last second to save her comrades. Katara is, to say the least, appalled. As she is taken away, Hama laughs triumphantly as Katara is horrified and broken. Fans will never forget it because it is among the series' scariest and most unsettling moments. That's it for the top 5 scariest moments of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Moments of Avatar:
Behind
The
you,
Last
look.
Airbender.
Behind you, look.
Moments of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Which one of these had you on the edge of your seat? Let us know in the comments below. And until next time, as always, stay flamin'.